about. You like as a kid, you always wonder what it's gonna be like to actually be like an adult, right? Now we're here and we get to actually have that adult experience and actually see what all the hoopla was all about, right? So I'm here, man. I'm happy to be here. Honestly, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I can't wait to see 34. I can't wait to see 35. I'm looking forward to every single year that I have here because I know for a fact that any year, and there will be a time where there is a year that is my last. So I just appreciate being here now. Some people say, oh, I'm getting old, and they complain about it. Oh my God, I'm getting old. You better stop doing it before you die young. Kev said in the song, he said, it's a blessing if you're getting old. Y'all don't understand what that means. I think people are really missing the pitch on this one. Aging is the most beautiful part. Aging is the most beautiful part. You get to see, experience, change. Time after time, you get to see how yourself change. You get to learn about yourself. I think people are really afraid to that. Afraid to do that. Afraid to learn about themselves. But I'm happy to be here on this 33rd year. So thank y'all. I see people in the comments in the chat. I'm going to get to y'all right now. Thank y'all for all the birthday love. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just really happy to have made it to 33. I got people, we all know people who didn't make it. We all know people who were born after us and are not here currently. So ladies and gentlemen, just appreciate every day because every single day might be the last one. Every single day. Steve Jobs said, ask yourself the question every single day. If today was my last day, would I want to do what I'm about to go do? What I want to do it? Listen to me. Listen to me when I say this. If it was your last day, would you want to do what you're about to go do today? Would you want to do what you're about to go do today? Would you want to do it? You got to start answering that question, and the answer better start being yes, because one day, it's going to be the case. So, ladies and gentlemen, today's topic specifically is talking about getting to know yourself. And this is the fun part because it's also the most scariest thing a person can actually do is learn about who they are. You know why it's the most kind of uncommon or something that's very scary for people to do is get to know yourself? This is why. Because to get to know yourself, hear what I'm saying, you have to do things you don't normally do. Oh my God, listen to what I just said. In order to get to know yourself, you have to do things you wouldn't normally do. That means you have to go against your own philosophies. That means you have to challenge your mind. That means you have to play the other side just to get perspective. That means you have to do things that make you super uncomfortable, that go against what you think you should do in order to understand another perspective. They say a huge part of getting to know what you like is getting to know what you don't like. But you have to experience it in order to get to know yourself. Do things you wouldn't normally do. I always use the example of me running. That's something I did not normally do. So I did it, and I got to know myself better because I did something I didn't normally do. Hit the mic. I know I'm going crazy in the studio. Understand, you have to challenge yourself. You have to push yourself beyond what you normally would do. You have to go against that fear. Get out of the comfort zone of you. You're so tied to who you are right now that you want to allow yourself to be who you're supposed to become because you won't challenge who you are. You stuck in the normal self. You stuck being normally you. You have to surprise yourself. When the last time you surprised yourself? When the last time you actually looked at yourself and say, man, I'm proud of what I just did. And keep finding opportunities to have that moment. It's very simple. Let me jump to the chat because I got to say what's up to people out there. I'm getting so much love. So I'm going to start at the top. My brother Dash, top of the morning to you, man. Thanks for tuning in. He said happy birthday. Momo 800, thank you so much. My brother Allen, man, happy birthday. I appreciate you. Never not cursing. Thank y'all so much Appreciate you. Troy, Kev, man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love for the birthday. Kev's birthday is right behind mine. Actually, his birthday is December 19th. So he turned, and we always turn together. So, and also Kelvin, man. If y'all didn't know Kelvin from the Get Right, here on Sunday mornings, me and him have the exact same birthday, born on the same day, same year, everything the same. So I want to give him happy birthday as well, because me and that brother Sarah the exact same day. We've been here for the exact same amount of time. So it's dope when you meet somebody y'all had the exact same birthday. So anyways, getting to know yourself, man. How scary of an experience that is, because now that I'm 33, I get to like look at myself differently. And I say, wow, I'm 33, so I'm different than I was at 32. Am I different than I was at 32? Understand what I'm saying? Am I different than I was at 32? I cannot be the same person I was at 32. That goes against my own personal growth values. I cannot be the same person I was 32. I have to do something different. I have to get out of my normal self. I don't know. Try something. Maybe you need to go vegan for a year, because that's something you wouldn't normally do. Like, I don't know. It could be anything, but you got to start challenging yourself so you can change as fast as possible. You have to start challenging yourself. You have to start doing things you wouldn't normally do. You have to. You have to leave the body you're in. You have to leave the shell that you're in. You must. It is an absolute must. Start challenging yourself to do things you wouldn't normally do. And you would get to know yourself on a different level. Mysterious Jackson in the chat, she says, happy birthday. And shout out to my people in YouTube world. Kenny, Tia, thank you. Simply Creative. Rob, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, wherever you're tuning in from. But let's start here. Let's ask the question of this. How much time do you spend a day? Come on now. We about to break it down. How much time a day do you spend? Here, listen to me. Listen to me very closely. How much time a day do you spend intentional time, not on accident, not, just how you eat, how much time you spend a day eating whatever you eat. How much time do you spend a day intentionally getting to know yourself? Like, I want to take this time to just find out about me. I'm gonna spend 30 minutes a day doing something I wouldn't normally do. Maybe you don't normally read, so you need to start reading. Maybe you normally listen to music in the car. You need to change that and listen to something else. Anything will work. Anything will work. Anything to challenge yourself will work. Just start doing it. Just start doing something different. Get out of being normal. And even when you're in your normal self, get out of that. Continue to push yourself. Continue to see what you can become. Continue to evolve. It's necessary. You don't understand? It's necessary. Necessary. That means that it's the only way. It's the only way. There is no other way. You must challenge yourself. You must push yourself. You must get out of your normal self. You must go against your own grain. You must push yourself a little further than you thought you could push yourself. You must make goals that don't seem achievable. You must. It's part of the journey. It's part of living. It's part of life. Live it. People are still not living life. They're just like alive, but they ain't living. Living is a feeling. You feel it when you're living. When you're alive, you need an alarm clock. When you live, you don't need an alarm clock. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you alive, it's different when you wake up in the morning. When you living, it's much different. Are you living or are you alive? Which one? You got to answer the question yourself. But until you start challenging yourself and getting out of your normal being, until you decide that I'm going to change some of my habits, until you decide that you're going to be a different person, are you going to at least see what's out there for you to be? People are so afraid to lose themselves, who they are today. But I tell you all the time, you have to leave the person that you are today here in order to get to the person you're supposed to be. This person that you are today ain't gonna take you there. Understand, who you are right now is not the person, it's who you're going to be that's going to be the person. Everybody swear they would do something if they had a situation. Everybody swear if it was them, they would do it differently. You thinking from a perspective of now, of what you've learned so far. I don't know what it is about people thinking that they figured it all out, that they know how to do this, that they know what's right, they know what's wrong. I don't know what's right or what's wrong. I'm just having an experience. That's it. Right or wrong is not even apparent. It's not even a real thing. You just experience it. Focus on the life experience instead of just being alive and surviving. It's a big difference. You got to trust yourself a little bit more. You got to trust yourself that if you walk through any alley, you're going to come out on the other side, because you just going to go through the experience and see what it turns you into. Nip says something similar, like, no one knows who they are until you start going through it. Sometimes you got to put yourself through it. Sometimes you got to sign up. Sometimes you got to sign yourself up for the hard part. So you have to. It's a lot of people, it's a lot of things that people want. Then go sign up for it. If you want to be a millionaire, you got to sign up for it, though. Like, you see what I'm saying? If you want to be super successful, you got to sign up. You got to go and put your name on the list. And then you got to meet the requirements. That's it. It's like a job. You got a job, what you do? You apply for the job that you felt like you were able to do, that you met the requirements. Listen, if it's a job you want and they say, hey, you got to learn Photoshop to get this job, go learn Photoshop, and then now you meet the requirements. Any form of success is the same thing. You apply, and then you got to match the requirements. Oh, they need a degree? Let me go get this degree so I can get this job. It's very simple. People want multi-million-dollar house, but they won't sign up. Come on, man. People want to be the best in their field, but they won't sign up. People want to win a lotto and won't buy a ticket. Y'all understand how this goes? Y'all tell me if I'm saying something wrong or something different, because it's the only thing that I can actually conceptualize that makes sense. So right now, I'm doing my best to meet the requirements. I ain't met the requirements neither, but I did sign up. I'm on the list, guaranteed I'm on the list. I don't know when it's my time, but I'm on the list. It's like at a restaurant. That's how I feel. Hey, table for how many? Me and all my people, however many it is. I need a table for 100. How long is the wait? How long is the wait? Cool, put my name down. It's required that all your party be here. All right, I'm gonna meet those requirements. It don't matter what, look, put me down. Is your name on the list? Is your name on the list to change? Is your name on the list of what it is you want? You gotta sign up. Our brother Uno's in the chat. He'll tell you everybody want to run a marathon, but ain't until you sign up, and until you run a marathon, until you sign up, son. That's it. Until you register. And when you register, what happens? You start preparing. It's crazy how it works. See, when you sign up, you start preparing. When you put your name on a restaurant at a list, you start looking at the menu on your phone, so when you sit down, you're ready to order. Do you understand? You prepared, but you're on the list. Put your name on the list of what you want. Put your name on the list of what you want. Put your name on the list of what you want. Are you on the list? It's a big difference. Major difference. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said at the very beginning of the show, what's ultimately required is for you to challenge yourself in ways that you have not challenged yourself, to put yourself in situations that you're not normally in, to push yourself past your limits. Stop signing up for the same day every day. Sign up for something different today. Scare yourself a little bit. Have a little more faith. Less fear. Anywhere you want to go, you can get there. Listen, I'm not saying it because it sounds good. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy to just put gas in your car because you got a whip. For what? I'm not about to waste all this gas on you. Why would I give you a full tank? You just trying to go around the corner. Come on now. But it's people who need a full tank of gas because they're trying to go far. They're trying to go the distance. Well, come on, pull into the gas station. Come on, pull into the gas station. So what do you want to take? Are you on a list? Most people are trying to make decisions on the day of. You say, oh, when my destiny shows up, that's when I'm going to sign up for it. Are you kidding me? When my dreams show up, that's when I'm going to sign up for it. When my goal shows up, that's when I'm going to sign up for it. That's how people's mentality is. Y'all done lost your mind. Y'all done lost your mind. It ain't never worked like that. It ain't never worked like that. People think that their ideas and their dreams are going to show up one day, and on that day is when they going to sign up. You got to sign up early. Early. You got to be committed early. You got to be committed now. You got to sign up now. You got to go all in now. Y'all got it backwards. Maybe you thinking somebody going to come save you. Okay, that's what it is, huh? Somebody gonna come give you an opportunity, huh? Somebody gonna come. You know somebody that you count on them to make it, so that way you can make it, huh? You think that they gonna put you on when they make it? They just gonna put you on, huh? They committed right now, so as long as they committed, then we good. I'm telling you, it don't work like that. It's the people who grind right now. Before it all came, before it's all here. You got to sign up first. You got to prepare for it. You got to go through the process. You got to go through the journey, because even when you get there, if you didn't go through the processes necessary, you won't be able to sustain it. You won't be able to sustain it. It's great you can have $1 million, but the goal is to what? Make more than that. Continue to grow past that. Continue to progress. Because it's not about the amount, it's about the progression. Ladies and gentlemen, you keep putting limits on yourself. Why? We don't know. Matter of fact, you tell me why you put limits on yourself. You tell me why it is you can't do what you want to do. You tell me why it is you're afraid to do what you know you want to do. You tell me. You tell me why it's hard to make the decision. It's a simple decision. It's simple to make the decision. It's simple to say no. It's simple to say yes. Most people are afraid to say yes to themselves, yes to the growth, because they're afraid of losing who they are right now. They're afraid of losing what they have right now. They're afraid of departing from what they're used to. But I say it all the time, in order to become who you're supposed to be, you have to lose who you are. To get everything you want, it's going to cost you everything you have. Currently, you're going to have to give up everything you are. You have to give that up now. You have to give this person up to become who you're supposed to be. It's like a vehicle. Listen, You can't turn a Ford into a Maserati. I mean, you can't do it. You can't turn a Ford into a Bentley. You got to get like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't turn that old car into a new car. You can't do it. It's not the same parts. It don't require the same systems. It's outdated. You in 2022, 2021 is outdated by the time 2022 comes. You understand? That's yourself. I mean, you are outdated. You got to upgrade yourself. You got to do new things. You got to refresh. You got to decide to take on new habits. You got to challenge yourself. You got to do things you wouldn't normally do. You got to do things you wouldn't normally do. So what is it going to be for you moving forward? I know, yes, it's the end of the year. The new year is coming. New year, new me. I used to hate on it, but for some reason, I was like, why am I hating on it? I used to hate on it just because everybody else was doing it. And I don't know why we get into that thing. Like, well, who do we think we are, right? Anyways, I don't care. I'll take the energy. Cool. It's an opportunity for a group of people to feel like they want to start over. I'll take that energy. Cool. So cool. If it's a new year, new you, great. Let's do it. But we can start now, though. We can start in November for next year. Like I said, people want to start January 1st. Why not start now? Why not get prepared to go into the new year? Why not already start? Why not have it so that when New Year come, you'll already be in the habit. Whatever it is you want to do next year, let's start now so you're in a habit by January. It's already a thing. Now at the beginning of the year, you already in full throttle, baby. You get the full 12 months, full 12-month experience. No BS, I'm telling you from experience. My first run was actually last December. My first run. But January, I call it as a starting point because that was the whole point. I said 2021, I want to become a runner. Literally, I said the whole year, 2021, I want to become a runner. Just because I want to do something I didn't normally do. I learned more about myself this year by developing one habit. I learned more about myself. I'm trying to tell you, I grew so much. So it doesn't matter what it's going to be for you. It doesn't matter what the habit is for you. Just do something you wouldn't normally do. I'm telling you. If you've been thinking about going vegan, go vegan for the year. It doesn't matter. You can start now. Get the experience. Watch how much you learn from it. You probably learn so much about food. It'll change you. Never gone vegan for a year, but I went vegetarian for a year and it changed me. I learned more about food. I learned more about intake. I learned more. Now there's certain things I stay away from. There's certain things I'll eat. I'm the type of guy, real talk, when I go and get me a burrito, I'm saying, hey, eat light meat on my stuff now. Because it changed me. I used to want the double meat. I used to give me the double burger. Now I'm like, just one patty, please. Give me the double chicken bowl, please. Actually, can you just take less chicken? I just want a little bit of chicken. So it changed me. It changed my habits. Now I developed habits from that 1 year that's carried over for the rest of my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do things you wouldn't normally do. Do things you wouldn't normally do. Take the challenge. Accept it. Watch who you become in the end. My brother Uno said, goals, dreams, and aspirations don't show up unless you do. He said, thinking, talking, and fathoming an idea is great, but in reality it means nothing until you put a finer effort and breath behind the dream. Nothing happens. Finger. So what are you going to do now? What are you going to develop? What are you going to challenge yourself on? What new idea are you going to take on? What new you are you going to create? What new personality trait do you want to have? I don't know. Maybe you want to be I always use patient. Maybe you want to be a more patient person. Maybe you want to listen more. Maybe you want to be a better reader. Well, commit to it now. Just do it. You got time. Stop saying you don't got time. You're lying. Listen, when I don't even like people tell me they ain't got time. Just tell me you tired. I'll take that. Tell me you ain't got time. You got time. You tired. You tired. I'll take that. That's fine. It's all right to be tired, but you got time. You got time to watch your favorite show. You got time to catch the game. You got time, I don't know, hang out. You got time. So it ain't that. It's the lack of commitment that you have towards you becoming a different person. You becoming a better version of yourself. You're afraid to lose who you are to be who you're supposed to become. You swear you want to be this successful person, but you won't sign up. You swear you want to be this individual, but you won't challenge yourself. You won't spend the time getting better. You just waiting on it to show up. You still not choosing you. You still just alive. You ain't living. So I challenge you, y'all better go out there and choose yourself. Because every year is changing. If you ain't changing, if you're not growing, then you're shrinking. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. If you're not getting closer, you're getting further. Oh my God. Hey, that's it right there. If you're not getting closer to your goal, you are getting further from it. Hey, I gotta go. Yikes. Listen to me. Hey, oh my God. Listen, I can't even. Yo, my mind is going nuts. I'm about to lose my mind. Jesus, hey. Ooh, that's a bar. Hold on, let me fix my headphones. Hey, if you're not getting closer to your goal every day, you're getting further. If you're not moving, ooh, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. I'm so happy to be here. Honored, blessed, everything. I'm happy to made it. I'm happy to have made it this far. I'm happy to say at 33, this is where I'm at today. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of who I'm becoming. I'm proud of the challenges I'm facing now. I heard somebody say people fight with their demons. I make friends with mine. So I have a whole new perspective of that. I appreciate my demons just as much as I appreciate my angels. They made me who I am. And as Kev said, I love who I am. Sometimes, not all the time, I think I'm the best. I'm not the best. I'm not in the best moment. I'm not in the best headspace. I make decisions that I wouldn't normally make, or I find myself in situations where I didn't handle it the best I could have handled it. That's part of this experience called life and change. You just try to make as many different ones as you can to see the outcome and seeing what works out best. You experience things, you move on from them. You fail, you move on. You succeed, you move on. It doesn't matter. Just keep growing, keep building. Appreciate y'all, man. Happy birthday to you, Keith. Good news. Happy birthday to you, sir. 33 years, here you are as a 33-year-old man. You always wondered what it was going to be like to be this age, and here it is. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of who you become. Hope you're proud of what you're doing, because I am. I know people don't even think about what you go through on a consistent basis in your mind. I know the reason why you pace when you're on the phone. I know the reason why you wake up early. I know the reason why it's hard for you to sleep in. I know the reason why you're tired at night. I know the reason why your mind's always racing. I know the reason why you always challenge yourself. And I'm going to tell you right now, from me to you, keep good news. You keep doing that shit, bro. You got this shit in the bag, bro. I love you. I'm out.